This is Rebel Radio. I'm Scott Davidson. We're joined live. Pat Brown. What's up, Pat?
Hey, what's up, Scott? How are you?
You just got back from a festival the same day, same weekend as Chicago Open Air Fest here. I went there, and you went to
Sonic Temple Festival in Columbus, Ohio.
Now, it had a different name a few years ago, though.
It did. It was called Rock on the Range for 10 years. Yes.
Why'd they change the name from Rock on the Range to Sonic Temple?
Well, it was produced by AEG Live, and it was also produced by Danny Wimmer, who is now Danny Wimmer Presents. He's on his own. Basically, pretty much just a split, and Danny took over doing Sonic. He made a new brand, and we're calling it Sonic Temple Festival now. Yeah.
And now we have another one we're promoting.
Yeah, Louder Than Life in Louisville, Kentucky.
Cool.
Yeah, man, amazing festival happening. It's got, headlining on Friday is Slipknot, Stained, A Day to Remember. Also, Philip H. Anselmo and the Illegals is on that.
Cool.
On Saturday, you're going to have Guns N' Roses, Godsmack, Hailstorm, Ice Cube, Stone Temple Pilots, Suicidal Tendencies, Melvins. And then on the Sunday, it's also a heavy hitter lineup. It's got Disturbed, Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson, Breaking Benjamin, Die Antwood as well. Jelly Rolls on it. There's quite a lot of bands. For a full listing, feel free to go to louderthanlifefestival.com to buy your tickets and to take a look at all the bands that are on the festival. It's a 3-day festival. It's got great food, great alcohol, great times happening in Louisville, Kentucky, which is a really awesome place.
4-hour drive?
Yeah, about a 4.5-hour drive from Chicago.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, not bad. A lot of people go to these festivals from out of town. Almost 60 to 70% are, basically people coming from out of town, staying in hotels, doing the whole, go to restaurants and all
bringing
that stuff.
Business to the local communities.
That's right. They're bringing business to the local communities because, Danny Wimmer Presents is bringing festivals that are bringing people nationally, and not only nationally, but internationally. They're coming to visit the festivals and trying to, see what these are all about, because these are some amazing music festivals that in America don't happen as much as, say, Europe or Australia. And, those are places that have done festivals for so long. Take Donington or Grass Pop Metal Festival, and Danny Wimmer is bringing these type of festivals to America.
The United States.
Yes,
that's very cool to see, because you always hear about these great festivals overseas, but we don't get to go to them. I mean, you go to them. Some people go to them, but it's a lot harder to go overseas than it is to go to Kentucky 4.5 hours away.
Without a doubt, yeah. And there's different ways of getting there. I mean, of course you can fly, but if you're like me and you really aren't a plane guy, you can take an Amtrak train.
So you won't take planes?
Well, it's not that I won't take planes. I just prefer not to, just because long story short, I'm 6'4". I'm a huge dude. They kind of want you to buy 2 tickets if you're this big, and I kind of don't want to buy 2 tickets. I feel like I'm one man. I should get one. You should put a couple seats for the big people.
At that point, you might as well just buy first class.
That's true. And you know what, Scott, I hope to do that soon.
Very cool. It's Rebel Radio. Scott Davidson hanging out with Pat Brown. He just got back from the Sonic Temple Fest. Who are some of the bands that stood out for that?
For that, I would have to say Black Label Society was the first one that comes to mind. They put on such an amazing show. Zakk Wylde, of course, is just a pure guitar god, pure legend, and he got up there and did a tribute to Dimebag when he played In This River that just brought me to tears. I mean, I don't cry a lot, but it was so heavy and just so emotional. Just, they had the skins on the guitar amps. On one side, it was Dimebag, and then the other side, it was Vinnie Paul.
I saw that at Chicago here.
Yeah, man. And just looking at that and seeing that and hearing them play, just the passion they had, and just looking around and seeing other people, it just became very awesome and emotional. But other bands that really played well, Lamb of God was amazing. Ghost really tore it up. Ghost was super phenomenal. System of a Down was amazing. Who else? Disturbed did a phenomenal job. I mean, those guys did amazing. I heard people talking about Disturbed for all 3 days. People were just saying, how much they loved them, how much they appreciated that David Draymond went into detail about mental illness and about talking about it, because this month is Mental Health Month. And David Draymond has taken an active role in talking about that. And for me, I appreciate that, but also I can say that other people in the crowd were appreciative of that too, because it's something that needs to be talked about. And, if people need help, just say it, man. Just ask, because they're good people to help. But I would say other bands that really did amazing, the Foo Fighters were great. Unfortunately, we got rained out on Sunday for about 4 hours, so a lot of bands got missed. But, I would say overall...
Is that early in the day or middle day? Or
we got rained out from about 2 o'clock until about 6 o'clock. So they had to evacuate the entire stadium, which is not an easy task when you have 60,000 people who have already had some beers in them.
Oh, yeah. It's very, very hard to do.
So what I was seeing out there at the festival, when they said it's time to evacuate, people basically didn't want to move.
Wow.
So they just stood still until what they did was the police force, the Columbus Peace Force, went through. They made a line. And they just kept saying, and they had megaphones. They were like, everyone go to the exits.
Go to your cars.
Yeah. And
you're safer in the car.
Safer in the car. And not only that, I mean, you're surrounded by heavy metal. And I mean, heavy metal is all around.
Music too, but the stands, the stage, all that stuff.
So it's safer when it's time to evacuate to just move on out, get on out, and, get away from all of the stuff that can be harmful to you. But eventually people did get out, and they had everyone out. So once everyone was out, then they could get everyone in quicker, because once they say evacuate, you got to get everyone out, and then they get them back in as soon as they can, which they did. And then as soon as they came back in, we had Joan Jett and the Blackhearts came on, and then the Foo Fighters. So the whole day wasn't lost, but unfortunately with the summer festival, I mean, you have to kind of take it's a risk all around.
So coming up Friday, September 27th, Saturday, September 28th, and Sunday, September 29th. You take off one day of work, you're back Sunday night, Monday morning, go back to work, and you're set.
That's right.
3 great days here for Louder Than Life Fest. How can people go and buy tickets?
Well, what they can do is they can visit louderthanlifefestival.com, and you can get a look at all of the different ticket packages that are available, whether it be 3 days or individual days, and you can take a look at the VIP packages. I can tell you that I had a great opportunity to kind of see the inner workings of a Danny Wimmer Presents Festival at Sonic Temple Festival, and the VIP area that people can buy a VIP pass for is quite amazing. There are unbelievably lush couches, beautiful interior type of design. I mean, amazing art is all around, and not only that, they've got it covered. They've got it air conditioned. They've got big screen TVs. If you get tired of being on the floor watching the bands, you're hot, you're sweaty, you just want to chill out, have a drink, you can go inside the VIP tent.
That's very cool.
Yeah, man, it's air conditioned. You can relax and kind of chill out by yourself, but you could still watch the show because there's like 15 TVs in the tent.
That's awesome.
To where you can watch it, and there's bars, right? It's private bars in there where you can buy drinks and you can buy food, and the VIP is what I would suggest people go for. Of course, if get a ticket, but if you really want to have a good experience and you want to kind of take a chance on something really fun, the VIP is great because it really gives you an opportunity to kind of feel like you're in your own living room, just couches and tables, and you'll be relaxed. And not only that, there's different things that they had out for people to take home, like different type of gifts and swags and things like that. So you can check it all out at louderthanlifefestival.com and take a look, and come on out to Louisville, Kentucky this September, because it's going to be amazing. I know Slipknot is going to be doing some amazing stuff. Stain, Philip H. and Selma and the Illegals returning to the big stages.
And they have a surprise we can't even talk about.
Right, we can't even talk about. Right, we can't.
Yes. As soon as we can, we will.
Of course. But you can be assured that you will hear it first on Rebel Radio, and you can also be assured that when Philip H. and Selma and the Illegals shows up on stage, we are taking it back. So be ready, because this is going to be good, and we want you all to be there. So if you're a fan of any of these bands, please come out and support. Please come out and enjoy some time with us. It's going to be great.
And we're working on getting ticket giveaways for this as well, too.
Right, definitely.
So keep it locked to Rebel Radio.
Yeah, we will be working on that for the fans of Rebel Radio, and we will definitely let you know as soon as that happens.
Here's a band headlining the Louder Than Life Festival on Friday, September 27th. Thanks for stopping by, Pat.
Of course. Thank you, Scott.
We'll see you soon. Here's Slipknot right here on Rebel Radio.
Did you never give a damn in the first place? Maybe it's time me why the tables